Time for coffee.
Thank you.
You're welcome. After having come from Peak Lenin, we have decided to take a rest day in Sarimogol, which is a town on the north of the valley, before crossing a 4,150 meter pass, which is what we'll be up to today, so our legs needed some rest. And we stayed at the CBT guest house in this town. CBT stands for Community-Based Tourism, and it supports the locals, so this guest house is run by a nice family.
Yeah, and if you come here, you can ask for Abdullah. He will help you with any questions that you have. He'll show you the guest house. We were able to enjoy a hot shower with good pressure. There's decent Wi-Fi. You can plug everything, charge all your devices, and the food is very good.
Yeah, yeah, it's about 1,500 som per person per night, including dinner and breakfast. And that is more or less the standard price you'll find around town here, because there's a couple of other guest houses. But we like the CBT, and that's why we put that in this loop, in this route. So when you come through Sarimogol, you can enjoy your stay here. There's a couple of updates coming. There may be a new guest house in a few years, so depending on when you're watching this, who knows, maybe you get to stay in a new place. But anyway, we're gonna go conquer that pass now. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
Also, we're inside because it's crazy windy outside, so wish us luck.
Very windy.
You know, I'm happy we have such a sturdy knife with us.
Yeah.
Because not a single can comes with a clip.
Yeah. What happened with our opener?
Oh, I don't know, I think I left it. So for lunch, we tried to find some healthy alternatives.
Carbohydrates.
Yeah, I found beans, kidney beans in Darut Korgon. And we tried yesterday in Sarimogol to find it, but nowhere.
No.
And we have to eat something. So while I normally resort to a vegan diet, now we made tortilla de patatas yesterday in the guest house. And that is gonna hopefully get us over that pass.
I really hope so.
Are you enjoying your Spanish creation?
That's such a good idea. It's just 4 ingredients. It's potatoes, onions, eggs, and oil.
And nobody in Kyrgyzstan makes it.
Nobody in Kyrgyzstan makes it.
They told us that the other side is worse. And I feel extremely sorry for the riders that are gonna be up here.
Anyone following the track?
Like early morning. Yay, so good mountain race vibes.
On the first day.
3,000 meters from midnight, finishing in this shit. Ridiculous. 5.7.
Woo! Okay.
We did 5.7 kilometers today.
It's our new record because our record was on 8 in Menorca.
Yeah, and Menorca was better than this. And that says something. We need to talk about Gyptic Pass. Because Gyptic Pass
Killed our ass. Kicked our ass.
kicked our ass, yeah. It's let's just consider this fair warning. We know that we're designing a loop and we're trying to make it as inclusive as possible, but at the same time we're also trying to make it adventurous. It is after all called Chong-Alay. It's an expedition, and not everything always goes well on an expedition. Gyptic is one of those moments. Just for sake of preparation, if you do attempt to do Gyptic, which is part of this loop, if you don't, you can take the M41, by the way, it's a smooth ride. But if you do attempt this, be sure to be a couple, like take someone with you. This ride is super treacherous and you'll be pushing up and down, getting lost and like needing motivation. So do it with 2 people.
Yeah.
Do you have any other tips? Besides like not transcending your body too much?
Well, it's difficult to do it in one day. We crossed a couple, the bikepacking couple on the other side, and they run out of food for one day because it took longer than what they were planning. So when you do plan to do this pass, just bring food for 3-4 days just in case. There is plenty of water, so that is not a problem.
Yeah.
The same in our case. Luckily we have time, so it's okay that we just did 5.7 kilometers today, and tomorrow we'll catch up with the rest.
Exactly. So yeah, just again, consider this fair warning. Gyptic Pass is a killer. If you want to see the full way, because absolutely not, like there's maybe 10% in the video of what this is like, and if you want to see more of the photos and the description, you can do so in the Komoot collection that we've made, and the link is down below. You can check that out. We are gonna pass out, put the tent up, cook and sleep, regain strength for tomorrow. Oh, 5.7 kilometers.
Wow, that's truly a record.
That's ridiculous.
I've never been so tired by doing 5.7 kilometers.
Yeah, we got lucky with the weather, imagine. Rainstorms and clouds.
Yeah.
So let's cook. Oh, I love the smell of the eucalyptus oil. It's very nice that you made a cream with that.
Oh, now I'm putting the oil directly into my skin.
They're like teeth. So,
Coffee.
lekker kopje koffie. Kopje koffie voor Belén. Kopje koffie voor Tristan. Al lekker havermout. Heerlijk zeg. Wow.
Rahmat.
Rahmat, Rahmat.
Allah razı olsun. Allah razı olsun. Kantitem talkoydum tegna.
Kendi. Rahmat. Oh, Rahmat. Rahmat. Wow.
Çok şükür la.
Wow.
Afzal.
You know what? I'm gonna translate lifesaver. We've just experienced an extreme stroke of luck with those ladies handing us 2 bags full of apricots, bread and chocolate candy, because we've come to Kyrgyzstan. It's the village where we take a right and we cross another very dusty, very dry mountain pass to Murdash, and there is no shop here. There was a tiny shipping container shop in the previous village, but they had almost nothing, and we do have the essentials, and water is going to be the main preoccupation on this next dry pass. So let's see what we'll find. We will document our recordings. As always, you can find it all in Komoot, so that when you do this, you can, one, load up on food before coming from the Alay Valley, and then also load up on water over here in this village, because there is a river and the water seems fairly clean. Better to filter it anyway. So we're gonna climb. Let's see what we find. Yeah, same here. It's like solid 5 centimeters of dust. Potato powder, saving our lives. Wow, what a beauty. Well, this morning we woke up at 6 a.m. ready to conquer the last 7 kilometers with 840 meters of climbing, but then we decided we are too broken and it doesn't make sense to include this dusty road from hell into our official route. It is 13 kilometers with 1500 meters of climbing on a 5 to 10 centimeter dust layer continuously on this road. Yesterday in the heat it was too much. We have a couple of reasons to take it out of the route. You want to go through them?
Yeah, well, like he said, just the gradient is a bit intimidating, and after climbing Gyptic, it's just like your legs are becoming jelly by the time you reach this pass. Then water is a big problem here. We were lucky to find a stream just where we camped, but there's nothing until the top of the pass. So for the 7 kilometers left, there will be nothing, and also until you descend for 16 kilometers, the first river doesn't show up.
Yeah, and that river is near some coal mines, so I mean, you probably shouldn't drink from there.
Yeah.
We
we also struggle with the food.
Yeah, we struggled with the
Yeah.
food yesterday. The ladies gave us 2 bags of food, which was great, but we can't assume that that's going to happen to everyone. There's no shops down there, and if you come from Gyptik, chances are that you already want to be light on food, so that's yet another reason. The woes of scouting, I guess. Sometimes you take a route and then it turns out to be not a good one. So we're gonna follow the valley down to Osh now. That is going to change the shape of the route a little bit, but we're much more happy giving you a nice downhill from Gyptik all the way to Osh with only a 300-meter climb.
Yep.
So yeah, are you ready to reverse what we did yesterday in 4 hours? Now in about 15 minutes?
I'm ready. I'm in, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get dusty again. Going in. Finally. Oh yeah.
Pumpkin soup and fries.
Pumpkin soup.
I think I'm gonna have.
Oh,
Because I didn't quite like the burger.
right.
So what's the deal?
The deal is, yeah, more or less like that.
Still very warm, no?
Yeah. Wow, what a sunset we ended with yesterday. That was quite the end of our trip. Just like the descent this morning, 25 kilometers, mostly on highway. The Kyrgyz have a lot to learn when it comes to bike safety in traffic. But hey, we made it. We're back in Osh. We're at Mr. Lane Inn. And we are ready to clean ourselves, our clothes, our cooking wear, our just like bikes, everything needs to clean. And we're gonna do that at the Ryan Hotel, our official start and finish point of this Expedition Alay route. Before that, we're gonna go catch a quick lunch at a little cafe here called Brio. We're back in civilization after all, so why not enjoy it?
Yes.
However, we need to make a few conclusions first, because we finished the route and this was a scouting project. Big thanks to Komoot and all our other partners, by the way. You can see them all here. They have made scouting this route possible, which we're very grateful for. And B, maybe you want to go through a couple of points that people should know about this route, Expedition Alay.
Yeah, well, as the name shows, expedition is truly what you're gonna be doing. You should come very prepared to do this route because there's not much infrastructure. It could be that for 3 or 4 days you don't have a resupply of food. Maybe you have to carry water for a full 24 hours. And the temperatures change a lot. We're right now almost at 30 degrees at 8 in the morning. And in the evenings it can get very, very cold in the mountains. So you have to be fully prepared, be self-sufficient, make sure you can fix the flat tires and things in your bike in case something does go wrong.
Exactly. Have a bit of height medicine with you, just in case you get sick like me on the first climb. And take it easy. We recommend something like 12 to 14 days for this entire route. As you saw in this video, we did amend the final stretch a bit, took out the Road of Hell pass, which you'll be glad that we did. And actually, this route is still a scouting project, so my daily GPX tracks in the Komoot collection that's linked down below are just a reference of what we did. You can of course look at Belén's profile. She will have the official route, so the fine-tuned one, so that you can download that. And just in case, fingers crossed, Komoot or other platform makes the route an official route, then you can download it there, you can see all the information, and of course you can reach out to us to ask any questions you may have about the southwest of Kyrgyzstan, this beautiful country. We are ready to sign off.
Sweating.
It's getting warm here. It's 8:53 in the morning and it's getting warm, but we're ready to sign off. We are gonna take a little break and then explore this country a little bit more. So we'll be back with more video coverage then. And until then, we wish you safe riding and a pleasant time wherever you may be. I'm sure you have access to better food than we do, so enjoy it. All right, ciao ciao.
Ciao ciao.
See you later.